It watches us from the shadows of forgotten empires, a silent sentinel for millennia. They say it's just a seed, but what if it's been here all along, holding a truth so profound, so visceral, it was deliberately obscured? Lean in close. What if I told you there's a clandestine pact among the dietary gatekeepers, a quiet agreement to downplay a single, unassuming food that could dismantle their entire narrative? Imagine a time when knowledge wasn't packaged into convenient, branded supplements, but grew from the very earth beneath your feet, freely available to anyone who dared to unearth its secrets. This isn't just about nutrition, it's about power, control, and the audacious act of reclaiming your own metabolic destiny. We're talking about quinoa, but not the clean, neatly packaged grain you see in health food stores. We're talking about the ancient, untamed, almost defiant version. They've allowed it into the mainstream, yes, but only after meticulously scrubbing away its most potent, most inconvenient truths. They want you to think it's just another trendy superfood, something to sprinkle on a salad when you're feeling virtuous. But that's a distraction, a carefully constructed facade to keep you from understanding its true, revolutionary potential. Consider its very foundation, a complete plant-based protein. Sounds simple, doesn't it? But delve deeper. This isn't just a smattering of amino acids, it's the full complement, all 9 essential ones your body demands but cannot manufacture itself. Think about that for a moment. Every single building block for muscle repair, for enzyme creation, for hormone synthesis, for neurological function, all of it residing within these tiny spheres. Your body is a complex biological machine, constantly breaking down and rebuilding. Without those essential amino acids, that intricate machinery falters. Proteins are the architects, the construction workers, the very glue of your existence. And when you're relying solely on plant-based sources, as vegans and vegetarians know all too well, achieving that complete profile often requires meticulous planning, combining different foods to create a synergistic effect. But quinoa? It bypasses the charade. It's a one-stop shop, a biological blueprint handed down through millennia, saying, "Here, take this. It's all you need." They tell you that you need to combine beans and rice, or meticulously plan your meals, but quinoa whispers a different, simpler narrative. It's the ultimate dietary shortcut, a cheat code for plant-based nutrition, which frankly, undermines a significant portion of the nutritional industrial complex that thrives on dietary complexity and supplement sales. But the conspiracy deepens beyond mere protein. Have you ever felt that creeping fatigue, that inexplicable brain fog, that sense of your inner furnace sputtering? What if the answer isn't found in expensive energy drinks or synthetic compounds, but in something far more ancient, far more elemental? Quinoa is a veritable treasure chest of crucial micronutrients, an arsenal of metabolic support. Take magnesium, for instance. Most people are deficient, yet it's a silent orchestrator of over 300 enzymatic reactions in your body. We're talking about everything from muscle and nerve function to blood glucose control and blood pressure regulation. It's the mineral of calm, the conductor of energy production, and the architect of healthy bones. Without sufficient magnesium, your energy production grinds to a halt, your muscles cramp, your nerves fray, and your sleep becomes restless. It's a fundamental pillar of health, yet largely ignored. Then there's iron, the oxygen carrier, the very essence of vitality in your blood. Anemia, a common affliction, especially among plant-based eaters, leaves you breathless, weak, and utterly drained. Quinoa, with its generous iron content, directly counteracts this, ensuring every cell in your body receives the life-giving oxygen it desperately needs. And what about the B vitamins? These aren't just a singular entity, they're a team, a dynamic squad of coenzymes essential for converting food into fuel, for DNA synthesis, for nerve function, and for maintaining psychological well-being. Think of them as the spark plugs igniting your metabolic engine. Without them, your body struggles to extract energy from the food you eat, leading to chronic fatigue, mood disturbances, and a general sense of malaise. Quinoa offers a robust spectrum of these B powerhouses, quietly fueling your very existence, stabilizing your energy production and ensuring your metabolic balance isn't just maintained, but optimized. It's almost as if nature designed a single food to counteract the very deficiencies caused by modern, processed diets. It's too complete, too efficient, too perfect. It challenges the very notion that optimal health requires a cabinet full of supplements and a complex dietary regime. Now, let's turn our gaze to the silent guardian of your digestive system and blood sugar, fiber. The forgotten hero, often overlooked in the pursuit of macronutrient ratios. Quinoa, however, champions this crucial component with a vengeance. Its high fiber content isn't just about keeping you regular, it's about a profound influence on your gut microbiome, the complex universe of bacteria that dictates so much of your health, from immunity to mood. This fiber acts like an internal scrub brush, gently moving waste through your system, preventing stagnation and promoting a healthy, diverse gut environment. But the real magic, the whispered secret, lies in its ability to stabilize blood sugar. Imagine a steady, sustained release of energy throughout your day, without the sharp peaks and valleys that leave you crashing, craving, and feeling utterly out of control. The fiber in quinoa slows down the absorption of carbohydrates, transforming a potential sugar spike into a gentle wave, keeping you satiated and preventing the energy roller coaster. This is profound, especially in a world grappling with rampant insulin resistance and type 2 diabetes. It's a simple, natural mechanism that sidesteps the need for constant vigilance, medications, or complex dietary interventions, offering an elegant solution to a pervasive modern health crisis. They want you reliant on their solutions, not on nature's elegant design. The narrative they've spun about quinoa is incomplete, carefully curated to obscure its deeper, more profound lineage. They want you to see it as a modern discovery, a passing fad. But the truth is far older, far more entrenched. Despite its humble appearance, ancient Inca priests considered it so sacred, they called it Chisaya Mama or Mother of all grains, performing elaborate rituals with the first harvest. This wasn't mere superstition, it was a profound acknowledgement of its life-sustaining power, a power so immense it transcended simple sustenance and entered the realm of the divine. This isn't just a food, it's a legacy, a living artifact of ancient wisdom. And then there's its surprising, almost defiant self-preservation. Its natural protective coating, saponin, is so potent, it's historically been used not just to ward off pests but as a mild detergent and even a traditional medicine for skin ailments. Think about that for a second, a food that cleanses internally and externally, a dual-purpose marvel. This bitter, soapy layer is a testament to its resilience, its ancient struggle for survival. It literally defends itself from the elements and would-be predators, a self-contained fortress of nutrition. This isn't a fragile crop, it's a warrior, forged in the harsh Indian highlands. Before becoming a global sensation, before the modern market discovered its riches, many highland communities where it originated often used its stalk ashes as a traditional salt substitute for cooking. Imagine the ingenuity, the resourcefulness born of necessity, extracting every last ounce of utility from this remarkable plant. This wasn't about waste, it was about honoring the plant in its entirety, extracting every nutrient, every mineral, even from its remnants. It's a testament to its comprehensive utility, far beyond just the seed itself, showcasing a deep, respectful connection to the land and its offerings. They wouldn't dare tell you this, because it highlights a self-sufficiency that modern systems actively discourage. But here's the most disturbing part, the secret they hope you never uncover, the truth that makes your stomach churn. That bitter saponin coating we discussed, the one you meticulously rinse away today? In ancient times, especially during periods of severe scarcity or for specific ritualistic cleansing, it wasn't always so thoroughly removed. Imagine the raw, unadulterated experience. You'd chew, and your mouth would fill with a foaming, soapy lather, a pungent, almost acrid bitterness coating your tongue and throat. But it gets worse. This saponin, in higher concentrations, isn't just bitter, it's a natural purgative. They consumed it, sometimes deliberately underrinsed, knowing it would induce a profound, almost violent internal cleansing. It wasn't just food, It was a self-administered emetic, a gut-wrenching detox, forcing the body to expel whatever toxins or impurities were lurking within, a process both physically revolting and spiritually profound. You weren't just eating, you were undergoing a forced internal purge, a gag-inducing, foam-laced ritual to cleanse the body from the inside out, enduring the bitter, soapy taste and the subsequent visceral expulsion as a necessary sacrifice for health and survival. So, next time you scoop that innocent-looking quinoa onto your plate, remember the secret history of foam and forced expurgation. Do you really know what you're eating?